Hey guys, my name is Kaylee and I will be telling you guys my scoliosis story. So before I start, I just want to tell you guys that I have an Instagram and it is at my scoliosis story. It is basically me kind of updating on my life right now after scoliosis and just supporting people. So I just want to tell you all that. And I guess I'll just get started. So everything started in August of 2012. I went for my 7th grade physical and I was about 12, and I bent over and the doctor told me that I needed to go get my back checked out for scoliosis. Never heard of it, never even thought I even had it. I didn't know what it was. So it's kind of mixed emotions. I didn't know what to think. I've never had anything wrong with me, never been sick, anything. So we went to Quick Children's in Fort Worth because I live in Texas, and they gave me x-rays, and they basically said that my curves were 30 and 35. I had a double curve, it looked like an S. So they said that I was going to get a brace fitted, a Boston brace. So they were like, what pattern do you want? And I was like, zebra, because I like zebra. So I got my zebra brace back. I wore it for a month or two, and I came back for more x-rays with the brace on, and the brace was completely made wrong. It was totally wrong. It was not helping at all. It actually made my curve worse. So to a different company, and they made me a new zebra brace, and I wore that for a couple more months. During about the time I was switching between braces, I knew something wasn't working. I knew that the brace method didn't really work for me, and it was causing me a lot of pain. Nobody wants to go through just bracing. It's not really comfortable. So I kind of mentally gave up. So I tried, getting ways out of, to not wear my brace. But I wore it every night. But I didn't wear it to school. So maybe that's why my curve progressed. But I don't think that was why. I think my curve was going to progress no matter what, because I was still growing. I was just starting out growing, basically. So we go back around February of 2013, and the doctor said that my curves have increased too much, that the braces weren't working, and that I was going to need a spinal fusion. So basically in February we scheduled my surgery for June 12, 2013, which was 7 days after my 7th grade year got out for summer. So I was just getting prepared for my surgery. The last few days of school kind of just went by, and then it was pre-op, and I was just went through pre-op, getting everything done. It was the night before my surgery. I had my last meal I could eat. Had a bun cake for my dessert. I got another bun cake because my nurse's birthday was actually my surgery day, so I got her a bun cake because she was working on her birthday because of me. So yeah, I gave her that. She was pretty excited. She liked chocolate. So the surgery was 7 hours, and my mom, my dad, and my sister were there the whole time in the waiting room. They ate Chick-fil-A for breakfast, and they ate it for lunch, and I think dinner that night. So they were getting pretty tired of Chick-fil-A after that. Before the surgery, my curves were 55 and 60. After the surgery, my degrees were about 15 and 5. So it helped a lot. If you're not familiar with the surgery, they put 2 metal rods and about 24 screws, 12 on each side, to hold it in place, and it basically just straightens your spine. And that's what was in my back. and I wanted them to take pictures of it. So I was like, hey, can you take some pictures of my back? And they were like, you're crazy, why would you want to see that? But it actually looks pretty cool, like, for real. But they didn't want me sharing it on, like, Instagram because it's kind of gross. So I won't be doing that, but yeah. So I spent about 5 days in the hospital. 1.5 of those was basically not really moving, just in my bed switching sides. And then a few times I got up, and then I started walking about the 3rd, 4th day, walking around a lot. And there's just, everybody who has surgery has that one night that's just pain. There's no way of getting out of it. It's just pain. It's usually the night that they take you off your medicine, and it's horrible. Like, I was crying. My mom was trying to sleep. She couldn't sleep. We had to call the nurses. They had to like end up changing out my IVs like 5 different times because they weren't in right. So it was just a mess, and that was just the worst night. And I think the next day I was getting ready to leave from the hospital, and before I left, I said I wanted to get a Build-A-Bear, because at Cook Children's they have a Build-A-Bear, just to remember my surgery from. So I went down there, got my stuffed animal. I was in a lot of pain. Then I got in the car. It was about 30 minutes back home, and it was kind of bumpy, so I was like, please get me home fast. So I got home. I spent about a month in my parents' bedroom, which is downstairs. And so that my mom was always right there next to me, so whenever my alarm went off, she would go get my pills, I would take them, I'd go back to sleep, and if I was ever in pain, she was there, so that helped. And whenever they went back to work during the summer, my Nana came and stayed with me, which is it's actually pretty nice, because she's kind of like a cook. She like loves making food, so it was awesome. And I didn't tell you guys this, but I was a competitive swimmer before my surgery. I've been a competitive swimmer since I was like 7 or 8, and I've gotten pretty good. I was in the highest group of my swim team. So after surgery, I kind of was slow. I missed the whole summer of swimming, and I kind of felt left out, like I wasn't caught up with everything. But I'm still trying to get caught up with everything and how fast everybody is, because a lot of things are different within 4 months. It took me 4 months from June to October to get back in the water, and then it took me another 1.5 months to do kickboard, and then it took me 1 other month just to slowly start doing more sets. And then this past 2 months have been crazy, trying to go faster and get on the track that everybody else is. So that has been kind of a struggle for me, and I've been in a lot of pain. Ever since I think I've been exercising more, doing more, I've just been having these really bad shoulder blade pains, and I've told my doctor about them, and they said that it shouldn't be doing that, and they don't really know why. Maybe it's like a muscle that has to regrow, but I've been taking 2 Advils, 2 ibuprofens every day. That's not normal if I have to take it every day because I'm in pain. So hopefully next month I'll get that checked out for my 1 year post-op appointment, which is crazy. Sorry. So yes, it's almost been 11 months. Almost a year. Next month, a year. It's been so crazy. So many things have gone on these past two years with all the scoliosis stuff. 2 years ago, I didn't know what scoliosis was, and then today, I can educate you about this. I did a speech project on scoliosis, basically from memory. We had to do research, but I knew everything about it. You don't just get diagnosed with something and not look it up. it's just kind of a habit I have. And I looked before my surgery. I looked up the actual surgery on YouTube and watched it. I'm not really scared of anything except for bugs. I don't like bugs. But the whole point of the story was that I know everybody with scoliosis has gone through a bunch, and personally, me, it kind of happened really quick. It happened within less of a year of knowing about it. So, one thing that I just really want to say is it's a quote from Kelly Clarkson. All of y'all know it's, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." And that is basically how I look at everything. I looked at everything. I looked at the surgery and I said, well, that wasn't so bad. It didn't kill me, but it did make me stronger. It made me mentally stronger, physically stronger. If I could do that, then I could do anything. That was just a starting point of what I want to do with my life. I want to inspire other people, and I want to support other people who kind of go through the same things as me. And I think it's really important that I share my story, because a lot of people need the support when they're going through the same thing as me. When I was going through the same thing, like my bracing and before surgery, I had a lot of support from Instagram, and that's what kind of motivated me to make my own Instagram account to support other people, because those little Instagram accounts, they made such a difference. I asked them all kinds of questions, and they were just so kind, and they helped me. So I want y'all to be able to do that with me. So you guys know my Instagram. You guys can leave comments below. You can do anything you want to reach me. You can email me if you want. You can comment that below, the email. And I just want to say that everything that happened, I have no regrets. If none of this would have happened, I'd be a totally different person right now. I don't even want to get started on what I would be doing right now. I wouldn't be making this video right now. I wouldn't be as strong as I would. I wouldn't have so much, so much stuff has happened, and it's just made me stronger. And I don't know about you, but I love my scar. My scar, every time I look at it, it just reminds me of how much I've been through, and I will never forget this little bump in the road for the rest of my life. It's basically prepared me for any obstacles that are going to be thrown at me. I'm a pretty strong girl, but this has impacted me. And, I mean, anybody who has scoliosis, it impacts them. And I just want to help you get over anything that you might be going through. Even if you don't have scoliosis, I just want to help you get over whatever you're going through. So anything that you need to ask, anything you need help with, anything you're sad about, anything, ask me anything, and I will be there for you. I will be the support you need to get through anything. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope that I'll be able to post more of these, and I hope I'll be able to do more like just get to know me more, and that I don't want y'all to be shy. I want y'all to ask me anything. So happy almost 1 year post-op for me, and I will probably make a video on my 1 year post-op. So look forward to that, and I just thank y'all for watching, and remember, follow me on Instagram, ask me questions, anything, because I want to help you. Thank you so much. Bye.